Good afternoon from Exit 407. It's Ryan, and in today's video, we're going to be going for a drive through Sevierville, Pigeon Forge, and Gatlinburg, Tennessee to check out what's new for the month of December. We're getting closer to Christmas, which means Santa is coming. Santa! So I'll be highlighting a number of places you can see him this month in the Smokies, along with some of the best paid and free Christmas light displays you can enjoy. I'll be going over 3 different Christmas parades you can enjoy this month and go over what to expect as far as crowds and weather. I'll be bringing you for a ride on an amazing water slide that just opened up at a brand new indoor water park in Pigeon Forge. We'll be checking out what's served at a new local coffee shop and much more. So I'll put some descriptions down the timeline. If you want to jump ahead, go for it. All I ask is before you leave this video, just do us a big favor, hit that thumbs up button down below if you find these helpful, and make sure you're subscribed to have more updates of what's going on here in the Smokies. All right, let's hop in the car and go for a ride. Looks like there's nothing going up at the 407 Gap area, which is going to be an area much like the Island and Pigeon Forge in the future, so not much to see right now. And across from the Buc-ee's over here to the left, you have the old tourist information building that hasn't been used. It says Mountain Liquors coming soon. It's like they're still doing a lot of work on the inside on that particular project. As we come to the Smoky Mountain Winterfest sign that lights up at night. And we did a video recently going through Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg showing some of the different Christmas lights that you can enjoy doing what we're doing right now, just going for a drive for free, so you can check out those videos to see some of the different displays that are out and will remain out throughout the entire month of December and January. Most Christmas decorations don't come down until about mid-February. So we passed the visitor center that's been closed down, but this Sevierville Chamber of Commerce is a great one to stop into. They have lots of Christmas decorations on the inside right now and tons of different coupon books that you can get some different discounts at a number of attractions. So we passed by this Weigel's gas station over here on the right. This Dunkin' Donuts did open up recently, so another option if you're looking for some caffeine early in the morning or late at night, you can stop by that Dunkin'. But as I said before, I'm going to be showing you a new local coffee shop later in the video. Speed limit is 45 right now. You can see a cop over here to the left. They're often posted up right along this stretch, so definitely go 45. And when it comes to weather for the month of December, Pigeon Forge averages a high of 53 degrees and a low of 30 degrees for the month of December. So as far as will it snow in December, I would say it's very probable. We got a little bit of snow in November. I think we'll probably get more snow in January and February, but it's very well possible. We had a white Christmas, I want to say 3 or 4 years ago. We're coming up on a new little restaurant that serves breakfast, lunch, and maybe dinner right here past the neighborhood beer house and antique mall, which would be the Honey Pot Grill. It's been open for about 5 weeks now, and they serve a number of daily specials. You can come in here from 5 a.m. to 2 p.m. Monday through Friday, and 7 a.m. to 12 on Saturdays. They are closed on Sundays, but here's a look at their breakfast menu if you want to pause the video. They've got some biscuits and gravy, pancakes, omelets, and a number of breakfast sandwiches and sides, all very reasonably priced. And here's a look at their lunch menu, serving up some burgers, hot dogs, sandwiches, lunch plates, salads, and sides. And again, they serve up some daily specials and have some homemade desserts. So we haven't had a chance to make it over here and try it, but hopefully we will soon. But another breakfast and lunch option as you work your way in or out from Exit 407. As we just passed by Smoky Mountain, you can go to their parking lot right now throughout the month of December, which is where they have the Christmas light drive-through. Tickets go from about $30 to $40 depending on the day. They also have ice skating at Wilderness that we just passed as well, so we covered those in a little more detail in last month's video. So we come around to the Target. Looks like the Panda Express that's going in out front is starting to get some color to the building. They did open up the Bath and Body Works right next to the Target. As we hit this traffic, I just want to point out I'm filming during the week of Thanksgiving break, but once Thanksgiving is over in the beginning of December, I would expect crowds to go down once kids are back in school, and then crowds to pick back up once they are off for Christmas. Between Christmas and New Year's should be the busiest time to be here. As we come up to downtown Sevierville, there will be a parade on December 7th. It's their 62nd annual Christmas parade. Starts at 11 a.m. I'm going to do my best to come over here and film it and upload it for those of you who can't be here and would like to watch it. If I would have taken a left back there and gone down Dolly Parton Parkway towards Newport, I would have eventually run into the Bush's Visitor Center. They'll be opening up the original house that the Bush family first lived in when they started the company on December 10th through the 14th and December 16th through the 21st from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. And not far from the Bush's Visitor Center in Newport, Tennessee, is Christmas Never Ends. It's a family-run, small little Christmas light drive-through show. We recently did a video highlighting what that is like. I'll put that video down in the pinned comment. As we're waiting at this light at the Walmart, it's 60 degrees. And as I said before, the average high for December in Pigeon Forge is 53. So it's actually a pretty nice, warm day. The sun is out. The only downside is the sun is not out long enough today. I need a little more time. We need to get rid of daylight savings. I'm gonna be in dark before I know it. I wish Tennessee would adopt what Arizona did and just said, yeah, we're not gonna do the whole daylight savings thing. We're good. We'll just stay at one time and not keep jumping back and forth. Lots of people will be doing shopping over here to the left at the Tanger outlets this December, and to the right of that we have Skyland Ranch, which has their Festival of Lights going on throughout the entire month of December. We did a video on what the Festival of Lights is like. They added 2 times as many lights, and they not only had their amazing cinnamon bread you can get up top, but they've added a butterscotch bread, which we actually liked a little bit better than cinnamon bread. And don't tell Dolly, we think it might be even a little better than Dollywood's cinnamon bread. It is really good. If you like butterscotch and Christmas lights, you can't go wrong heading up to Skyland Ranch in December. Going past Apple Valley Road, go down to the Apple Barn over to the right and cross over the bridge here to get into Pigeon Forge officially. So when it comes to Dollywood, their Christmas festival continues throughout the month of December. They are closed on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, but aside from that, you're able to catch fireworks on Friday and Saturday nights. I'm noticing as the crowds are picking up, Dollywood is extending the hours that it may be listed they close at 9. They will kind of midday. If there's a large volume of people, extend it to 10 o'clock. It's not a guarantee. Dollywood will continue to operate through January 5th and then close down and won't reopen until March 14th of next year. We work our way through some traffic passing Teaster Lane. I'm gonna hop over to Teaster Lane to show you something in a moment, but I'm trying to see if we can get over to the Christmas Place store over here, which if you come to the area this December, you can always just come into this massive Christmas store and just browse around. There's so many different neat Christmas things that they have, and you can spend hours in here just checking out all of the ornaments and decorations. And they've really improved the Santa's pin section of the store, which has so many different ornaments to choose from. Most of them are at $13.99, and they have a free personalization that you can wait in line as you pick out one of their many different types of ornaments in here. They've got all sorts of decorations that you can come out here and enjoy, both a train inside and outside the kids can check out. But the main thing I wanted to point out is right here on this corner. So a lot of people asking, where can we see Santa in Pigeon Forge or Gatlinburg? So Santa's house is a great place to come see Santa. Now they do say no personal photography. So it says Santa is at the North Pole today, but typically here is a look at the hours he would be here. So lots of places to sit, relax, and take photos. And there's not a lot of parking in front of the store, but there actually is quite a bit. If you drive around to the back, as we come up to Wares Valley Road, we could take a right and end up in Townsend, which the Townsend Christmas Parade is December 1st from 2:30 to 4 p.m. and that's going to be over by the Townsend Visitors Center. Let's head up here towards the Mountain Mile real quick. I want to see the progress on this new mini golf real quick. So here's a quick look at the progress on the new mini golf course going in right next to Pigeon Forge Snow and Guy Fieri's downtown Flavor Town. I just chatted with someone working on the project. They said that they're hoping to open this mini golf course in April, and it is a national brand that many people will know. So if there are any mini golf experts, let me know what you think in the comments, what the national brand of mini golf will end up being at this location. And as we've arrived over here to the Mountain Mile, they'll be doing for the first time ever this December a holiday market every Friday through Sunday. They'll have a number of different vendors out here. You can do some shopping with some handmade gifts, some unique items that you'll be able to shop in addition to all of the other shops they have. You got downtown Flavor Town on that end and Azul Cantina on the other end. Oh, he's leaning them forward. Oh, there they go. I don't think I could do that. But one thing I know I'd be willing to do with Brie or one of the kids is get a photo in this snow globe over here by the train. They are charging $15, but it's kind of a fun, unique little photo you can get. In addition to the Christmas place, you can also see Santa here at the Mountain Mile. Here is a look at his schedule for the month of December. If you want to bring your little ones over to the Mountain Mile to see Santa. Following the train back to my car, which downtown Flavor Town sounds really good right now. Some trash can nachos would be amazing. And from the Mountain Mile, looks like they still have the Sistine Chapel event going on over here to the left. The Spirit Halloween store is gone. We did not get a Spirit Christmas, I think they've branched out into. As we come up to the island, it's one of our highly recommended places to visit. If you've never been to the area, there's no cost for parking. There's no admission cost. You can go and watch the fountain show at night and do some shopping, enjoying all of the Christmas lights and Christmas trees that are out at the island right now. You could also park by the island to do the free Christmas light walking trail that goes between the island and up here at the old mill. And if I took a right here at Jake Thomas Road, I'd eventually work my way over to the Jurassic Jungle Boat ride. And behind that, you have the Country Cascades Water Park Resort, which just opened up their new indoor water park. Mike and I recently went over there and checked out their new indoor water park. We absolutely loved both their racer slides, which you sit on a mat and you race each other and see who can get the best time down the slide. But Mike and I really love their new tube slide in their indoor water park. This thing is loaded with all sorts of colors. You feel like you're on a Star Wars spaceship flying through a tube. It is a lot of fun. We really enjoyed their new tube slide that just opened up. Got a hotel they're working on here on the corner, and another one looking like it's almost complete on the other side of this food city. As we come up to Dolly Parton's Stampede, there are two main Christmas dinner shows. It would be that and Hatfield and McCoy. In my opinion, I think Hatfield and McCoy has the better food, but I like the show itself better at the Stampede. So if you're going to be here this December and you're thinking about booking a dinner show, the Pirates is another great option. That's just not a Christmas dinner show. That's our kids' favorite. But between the two of those, I would go with the Stampede. We recently did a video you can check out on our channel of what the Christmas show is like. As we're about to exit Pigeon Forge, you can see up here on the right, I see some track actually going in for the mountain coaster that they're working on right here on the corner of this intersection behind the Marathon gas station. So let's work our way through the spur and we'll end up in Gatlinburg in just a moment.
I can feel it in the air. It's getting colder, but yet so warm. Before we know it, it's Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve. This year, I'ma give me something special. It doesn't cost a dime, but it's precious. Hopes that I won't forget it, then I won't forgive him, no.
And we have officially made it into Gatlinburg. Actually, I'm gonna pull over here, park and walk the rest of this video. So now that I've parked, let's go for a walk through Gatlinburg. I did throw on my jacket, as I'll probably lose sun by the time I walk all the way there and start heading back. And the temperature is gonna be dropping, but I might have to try a coffee on the way back at this new coffee place. Got the Heirloom Room and Parton's Deli, which I'm gonna cross the street real quick. I wanna see, when does Hillbilly Golf close down for the season? Let me go up and ask. This might be the last chance you can see them. I did just talk with one of the workers and they are planning to remain open here at Hillbilly Golf until December 9th. So if you wanna get one last round of Hillbilly Golf in, make sure you do it before December 9th. They'll close down for the rest of the year, and into the winter, they'll open back up for the spring. Pizza Rio has their new sign out. Still one of my favorite cheese pizzas probably I've ever had. Really like Pizza Rio. They always take good care of you there. So as far as local coffees, you have Cup a Gallon over here on the left. I'm gonna show you a new one over by the Mountain Mall. And as we come up to this intersection, I want to point out that the Christmas parade here in Gatlinburg will be Friday, December 6th, and it starts at 7:30. All the traffic along the parade route here will be shut down at 7 p.m. The parade will start from up the hill here and work all the way down towards Ober Mountain. Here's a look at the parade route, which starts up that hill over by Baskins Creek Bypass. It will travel through Light 3 and end up at Traffic Light 10. So I'm here at Traffic Light 3, so you can find a spot anywhere along the road here for the Christmas parade. So I would say if you're at the other end, you might not see it until a good 30, 45 minutes past 7:30 over by Traffic Light 10. You're gonna have to get here pretty early to be able to utilize parking such as this $10 all-day city parking garage, because those will fill up quickly. But I would get here early on this side if you have little ones that you don't want to be out too late, because it's not just that the parade will take a while to get down the road to you if you're on the other end, it's just also actually getting out with so much traffic will take you a while to get back to your hotel or your cabin. As we come up to Anakeesta, they have their Enchanted Christmas running throughout the entire month of December. We recently went up there and tried out their hot cocoa crawl. They have 7 different hot cocos that you can go up and enjoy. So as you can see, on this particular day, there's a lot of people in line. If you are planning to come to Anakeesta between Christmas and New Year's, I highly recommend getting your tickets in advance, because the line will be very, very long. You can actually see the line wrapping around the plaza here. So this is Thanksgiving week. It should slow down in the beginning of December. And by the way, this is what they were building here. It's a wild side vehicle that they've placed on these rocks in front of the tree. So I know in a previous video, we're trying to figure out what were they working on there. Cross over and make it over here to the Mountain Mall. Keep wanting to say Mountain Mile because that's where we were earlier. I sometimes get my merds mixed up. So this is the Mountain Mall here on the corner, and I believe what we're looking for is here on the first floor. Yep, I just walked through this door and I already see it right over here next to the candy store, which would be the new Smoky Bear Brew coffee shop. Let's go in and see what they have on their menu. So Kendra, tell me a little bit about Smoky Bear Brew.
So we're actually a local kosher coffee shop. So everything that we have, all our pastries, all of our coffee, all of our syrups, they're all going to be kosher for you. My favorite on the menu right now is probably the white chocolate raspberry, but a lot of people get the mocha. 16 or 20 ounce, and you can get any of our drinks hot, iced, or blended.
You have some milk alternatives up there?
Yeah, so we have coconut, almond, oat, whole milk, 2%, and skim milk. We try to be inclusive to everybody.
So to get to the coffee shop, it's right here on the lower level, right on the street. Very easy to get to. And I was just chatting with the owner and operators who are super sweet. So if you want to support a local business on a cold day, hop in there and go get a warm beverage, or they do have a couple of snacks you can grab. See lots of people out on the street as we come over here to the village. I did want to point out that they have the Smoky Mountain Tunes and Tales performers around Gatlinburg. You can catch them at various places around downtown every Friday and Saturday night between 6 and 11 p.m. I'm glad I brought my jacket. It is starting to get cold as the sun is setting off in the distance here in downtown Gatlinburg. It's actually a beautiful evening for a walk. We passed by Pucker's. I've been looking around and nothing really stands out as far as any new stores or things different since last month. We talked about the sock store last month, but I do see a new store above it. It looks like they're just stocking the store right now. I can't actually get up to it at the Gifts of Gatlinburg yet, but that's what will be in at that location, with the Tropical Smoothie Cafe coming in at the corner here. You can see lots of people on the street right now, and I would say it's actually not too crowded as it will be between Christmas and New Year's at the moment. Sometimes it's really packed in at the end of the year. As you see this Space Needle off in the distance, they'll be having a live music on New Year's Eve starting at 10 o'clock, and then they'll be firing off fireworks from the Space Needle to bring in the new year. So if you're looking for a place to celebrate New Year's Eve here in Gatlinburg, anywhere near the Space Needle would be one option. You can also go to the island, as I mentioned before, in Pigeon Forge, or the Mountain Mile, not the Mountain Mall, the Mountain Mile right by the island on New Year's Eve. I think that is a little bit earlier. So if you have kids, or you're like me, over 40 and can't stay up that late. And not far from the Space Needle, the old Ripley's 3D moving theater is back open, but it's now the Ripley's Motion Blaster. The dinosaur is not running right now. They told me that they're working on getting him back up and moving. He got a new skin, a little paint job, but let's come over here and find out what's different about this now. So Johnny, tell me what the new updates did here.
Well, I've been here for 17 years. If anyone's ever remembered the moving theater, we still have the moving seats. They're not as aggressive, but they still give you every bump and grind you're going to feel in the show. What we've added now is a 7D effect, so you're actually interacting with the show by shooting at it. We have went from 2 shows to 4 shows. You have 2 family-friendly shows, which is going to be your cowboy ninjas and your cyber cowboys. And then you've got your more PG-13 shows now, which is zombies and killer clowns. So come check us out. We're open back up, and we'd love to have you guys.
And across the street from that, I wanted to walk over here to the Old Smoky Holler area back here. I always love all the Christmas decorations they put back here and the live music that you're able to come back here and enjoy. Looks like the new restaurant under the melting pot is making some progress, that they plan to open next year. It's the same company that did Roma Table, and at Sevierville, it's going to be a new concept. So no idea what that will be yet, but we'll see. Sunset is gorgeous as all these lights are starting to get brighter as it's getting darker. I did want to point out that the Elks Plaza over here to the left is where you might catch those live musicians and performers. As we come up to Ober Mountain, which has its tree up out, Ober is celebrating Christmas at Ober daily with appearances by Santa. You can have cereal with Santa from 9 to 10:30 on select Saturdays. This year they've added some new ice features for kids to play in the snow zone area. They also have Christmas movies on the big screen, and a free kids craft area in snow tubing is open all month up at Ober Mountain. As we made it to the end of downtown Gatlinburg, I want to point out the Park Grill is one of our favorites. It's a great option if you are coming to the Gatlinburg Parade. One year we came, had dinner. We were able to park here since we were having dinner at the Park Grill, and they have this little grass area to watch the parade. But like I said earlier, just keep in mind that the parade will get here later in the evening. But even if it has nothing to do with the parade, if you're looking for a really good salad bar, the Park Grill right here is one of our go-to places in Gatlinburg for a fantastic meal. That's going to wrap up checking out what's new for the month of December in the Smokies. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, again, just hit that thumbs up button down below. Let me know in the comments, was there something I missed that you'd like to see me cover in January's video? There are a ton of things that often I just don't catch, so I always appreciate help in the comments, like, hey, go check this out. Next month, I'd love to see more details about this or that. But if you made it this far in the video, I truly thank God for you. 2024 has been an amazing year. I'm very excited for what's ahead in 2025. So if I don't see you between now and then, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Until next time, we'll see you on the next adventure. Just can't get away from her. Everywhere I go, Mariah is following me.